Hi everyone, welcome back to Joanne Tech Lover. I'm Joanne and today I will be covering this Cooler Master Hyper 212 EVO. This is an air cooler, CPU cooler. And I just wanted to go over this because I went over the water cooler last time and I thought, hey, why not talk about a really budget-friendly, all-around great cooler by Cooler Master. First, let's cover some of the specs that are listed on the box. So on this side, for the CPU socket compatibility, Intel socket LGA 2011, 1366, 1156, 1155, 1150, and 775. Those are tiny, tiny letters. Anyway, and as well as AMD socket FM2+, FM2, FM1, AM3+, AM3, and AM2. Now let's scroll down. You get a 120mm fan with PWM connection. You get a fan speed of 600 to 2000 RPM, airflow of 24.9 to 82.9 CFM, as well as noise level is the 9 to 36 decibel. And this is a long life sleeve bearing fan with a life expectancy of 40,000 hours. Now let's take a closer look at what you get with the manuals and the accessories, all that good stuff. Here is the short guide on how to install everything, what all the parts are called. This is in English. And then you get a few thicker manuals in different languages. I really have no idea what language this is. And another one, yes. Anyway, they're Russian? I have no clue. Anyway, and you also get, of course, a warranty guide. Love how they just scrunched up these papers. Now let's see what you get in the bag. So you do get fan brackets, an extra bracket, so you can set up a push-pull config with another fan on this other side. And to install these, you just screw, you know what, I am going to go ahead and remove the fan from the heatsink. Carefully do it, slowly peel it so you do not hurt yourself because these can be pretty sharp. So here is the fan, the 120mm fan, Cooler Master. It's got this kind of like semi-transparent look to it, but here is the bracket. So you just put the brackets on and then you screw it in, and they've also included this rubber padding here for you, so to help reduce the noise from the vibration and whatnot. So in addition to these fan brackets, you also get an extra set of these feet. I guess I call them feet, rubber pads. And inside here, you get a set for just the LGA 2011 socket. And what else do you have? Lots of goodies in here. You get this scissor clip, is the retention bracket for both AMD and Intel. Love when they have universal brackets, it's awesome. Anyway, moving right along, and this is also another universal bracket for, well, I guess this side down is AMD, and this side down is Intel, so that's awesome. Now you also get some thermal compound, Cooler Master, with its own applicator. What I like to do is just so it doesn't squeeze out too much, I squeeze out a little bit first, and then I squeeze out a little bit more when I'm installing the heatsink. And I'm not going to take the rest out, but oh, nice. Looks like you get a little sleeve for taking off some of these bolts. And just a baggie full of your mounting screws. Now for a closer look at the actual heatsink. So, first dimensions, from the tips of the U-shaped copper heat pipes down to the very bottom, it is 158.5 millimeters, and across the top 120 millimeters, of course, and thickness wise it is 51 millimeters. Now if you add a fan onto that, that would be 77 millimeters, and if you add another one, just tack on another how thick is it, 25? I don't know, my math is horrible. Anyway, so now onto the closer look at the fins. So you get these aluminum fins. Like I said, do be careful when you're handling them, especially when taking out the fan, because you can cut yourself. I've done that many a time when I've handled these types of air heatsinks, I mean CPU coolers. And you get wide array. It's quite nice. This is all your surface area for where heat dissipates. Alrighty, now let's take a look at the copper heat pipes. You get 4 of them. And it is in this U shape. So it looks like 8, but it's 4. And these are 6 millimeter thick copper heat pipes. And also the base is, I believe, nickel plated copper right here. There's a hole for mounting your retention bracket here in the center. And also, what is this? Warning, please peel off label before you use it. Of course. So I'm just gonna peel this back so you can get a better look at that finish right there. Oh, that is very smooth, and as you can see, I don't really see gaps, which is, I believe, what is improved upon in the newer version, because I believe this is an upgrade from the Hyper 212 Plus. Anyway, so a little bit about this part. These are direct contact copper heat pipes, because normally what I see is you know, like a base plate, and the copper heat pipes you know, go into the plate, but they're not part of it, or they are not it. And basically there's no need for the base to transfer the heat to the heat pipes because they are already on the surface, so it's just directly, you know, from your CPU, which is amazing. And also they call this CDC, just reminds me of Centers for Disease Control, but it actually stands for Continuous Direct Contact, and that's where, you know, there's no gaps in between, because if you have gaps, then it creates this kind of uneven heat distribution. You don't want that. You want as smooth and flat as you can possibly get it. Alrighty, and that covers it for this heatsink. Oh, wait, one more thing. On the top is the Cooler Master logo, as well as the pins for the heatsink. This one looks a bit chewed up, huh? Alrighty, one last thing is this fan just snaps on. I love this design because I don't like to work with the wire ones, because if the wire pops out, then you're like, oh, I gotta rewire that. Anyway, so to do this without hurting yourself, go ahead and hook it into the groove here first, and then it just snaps on. Easy peasy. And oh, this is a little bit high, but anyway, and to remove it, this is how I do it without scarring my fingers. I just kind of like remove one piece here, and then I just remove another piece here, and boom, there you have it. Well, that wraps up this unboxing on the Cooler Master Hyper 212 EVO Air CPU cooler. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, and I really want to build a budget PC with this. I'm thinking like under $500 or something like that. If you have any suggestions, that would be great, or just throw random parts into my PC. Okay, anyway, I'm very excited. So if you like what you saw, you want to see more, go ahead and hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Also, feel free to follow me on social media, Joanne Tech Lover Facebook fan page, Joanne Food Lover Twitter, and twitch.tv/WhaleTune, where I game stream with Tim weekly. One more thing is that please don't forget to donate so you can help expand this channel and feed this techie. And finally, storeenvy.com is where you can check out my 8.5 by 11-inch autograph prints. If you like what you see, go ahead and purchase to your heart's content. Alrighty, I guess all that's left to say is see you next time.